Offense hit in 2005. Guess since we created the offense in 2005, I'll reword that. The horn has been a staple of it. I've used the horn at the University of Nevada, used it at Arkansas, I've used it at Iowa State. It's been a staple run for us. In the next session, we'll talk about the down pass, which is the top play action we have in the pistol offense. And then the last session, we'll get into zone read out of the pistol. Kind of the advantages of the pistol, we found out that the running back gets the ball deeper, allows him to set his blocks in the run game, increases his vision. It really hides the running back. He sits there behind the quarterback, and when he first comes out from behind the quarterback, run, pass, and play action all look the same on the linebacker. Okay? Really felt this was a great advantage of the pistol, is teams cannot set their fronts based on an offset back. We've all done that in the shotgun where you offset a back and they set the front in the run game, or they blitz the back or blitz opposite the back, getting a feel for your protection in the pass game. And then you're able to use all your formations in the run game. Whether you're four wides or you're two tights, it works for everything you got. Okay, today first we're going to talk about the horn. Got to talk about the pistol horn play, guys. My college coach always taught me when you present a play, give the history of the play. Okay, basically, this horn play, the roots of it derive from the Delaware wing T system. It's the buck sweep. It's all it is the buck sweep. When I first came to the University of Nevada, a long time ago, we were a wing T team. We were a wing T football team, and that was our roots. And then in the 90s, we evolved to the one back, and we threw the heck out of the football. We had great success throwing the ball in the 90s. Then when we all come back in 2005, we said we need to do something different. We need to build everybody's a shotgun, zone read, all that. But we didn't like to run east-west. We didn't want to run east-west. We wanted to get downhill, be physical. Okay, so that's where we came up with, can't we just take the running back and put him behind the quarterback? Now we can run downhill and we still have our quarterback back in the shotgun. So that's kind of the birth of the pistol. And you got to think, well, heck, we need to still be able to get our gap schemes, go down, get two pullers, knock off penetration, okay, overload people, borrow blockers, and that's where the horn came up. Problem is, you're in a one-back system. We all know the buck sweep. We've got our fullback coming downhill on the dive, holding the linebackers. Then we got our offset back, getting the ball, flat, one cut and go. That's how we teach the buck sweep. Teach that running back, he gets one cut behind the second puller and get up in there. So I think what we did is we made the running back's responsibility. He had to be both the fullback and the running back. When you see his footwork, it'll really explain it. But we teach that back. It's called a horn reset step. He's going to slide and dive right here. So he's going to slide and dive right out the outside hip of that guard. He's going to come downhill hard at the outside hip of that guard. That's going to freeze the linebackers. So there is a simulation of the action of the fullback. That is going to freeze your linebackers, give your pullers a chance to go. Because there's plenty of horn, so-called horn schemes where you pull the center and guard out. Problem is, every time I've seen it, it's been off stretch footwork. And that center gets his ass outrun. Or if those backers are offset, you're not getting an advantage run. You're not borrowing blockers. But we just took our wing T roots and put the dive with the back. And that's the fullback. Now, when the back seats the ball, now he gets in the hip of the second puller. We found out the second puller needs to be the center, not the backside guard like in the wing T, just because of where the handoff's occurring. It's occurring on the play side of the buck sweep, not on the back side of the buck sweep. Where the backside of the old buck sweep, you got the second pullers at guard, that's the relationship. But with the running back getting it on the play side, okay, the center gets the relationship. This was fun experimenting with this stuff. Okay, because one thing when we put the pistol in, there wasn't a blueprint, guys. All right, it was all trial and error. We went on first spring in 2005, and we made. I was the offense coordinator. I said, we're going to do one thing, guys. We're going to go all 15 practices in this pistol. And if it ain't worth the shit, we'll get rid of it. And we'll waste the spring. And about day 4, we were about ready to get rid of it. Okay, because footballs were flying everywhere. We didn't have the run timing. We didn't, we had everything was trial and error. But by the time we finished spring, we said this stuff's going to be all right. But the run time of that back gets with that second puller of the center, and then the same thing. He's flat, one cut, and then downhill. So anyway, that's the history of the play. It is the buck sweep, guys. It's in one back, and being in the pistol enables you to do it. And the last thing we tied in with the quarterback is we reverse pivoted with him. He went around to 530 or to 630 on that reverse pivot, and that gave us a freeze as well. That gave us a freeze before he handed it off. So all those things, tied in to get us a buck sweep action. Let me give you 2 very important points with the quarterback is where the snap needs to be. Okay? If you're running the horn plate to the right, well, you want that snap to be opposite. So that quarterback can reverse pivot. It's really clean. You don't want it on the play side. It slows the mechanics down. Okay? Here's what you need to teach your back. Like I said, we did some trial and error when we did get a bad snap and our back was getting downhill. We weren't getting to the mesh. We were having some problems. So we had to teach the back this one little key. Okay? Just visualize a window on the play side. If I come over right here and I step replace and I do not see a football in that window, normal action, get downhill and go. If that back steps over and he sees a football in that window, slow down, pause. That means the quarterback's caught it here. We got to give him time to get around. We had to come up with something when the snap was off because it was screwing up our time. Like I said, this first spring was an adventure. Okay? Because we're just doing it all by trial and error. But that was what we came out with. We go, let's just teach him, because we teach zone read. We teach that back to read windows for colors, for walls, how to hug walls and run the zone read. So same concept, we're reading the windows. So remember, those are really 2 important points that'll help you out. Let's go over the blocking. Start with the tight end. And I got 3 things written up for the tight end, but if you write this down, it's real simple. Tight end has got the end man on the line of scrimmage with his hand down. So if it's a Y9, D end, reach it. 7 or 8, base it. If the guy's down in a 6 on your tackle and underfront, come down on it. Come down on it. I mean, that is the simplest thing. Even when we got what we call a bear defender, so where it's a stand-up linebacker or the tight end's got a man, he would still reach out. Okay? So that's basically what this all says here. Okay? Base on a 7. Okay? Down right there on a 6. Now when I teach it tight end, I just tell him, in man the line of scrimmage with his hand down. Okay? Your strong tackle's first rule is down. Okay? Just like the wing T buck sweep. What are the rules? Gap read down, gap read down, gap read down, pull for force. Man on man inside near backer, backside pull for daylight. Seal. That's real easy. Those are your wing T buck sweep rules. So starts right there with him down. So if there's something in the B gap, you cannot have penetration, guys. He's going to block down, whether it's a free technique, D lineman, or whether it's a backer coming on a blitz. Now, we teach him on a blitzing backer, that backer's got to be breaking heel line. If that backer comes from depth, don't worry about it. Center will handle it. Okay? So he's down if there's something in the B gap. If there's nothing in the B gap, Rob means read on backer. He is actually pulling for force. He's your first puller. So a little different in the buck sweep where it's the 2 guards pulling. It could be the tackle in the center pulling. He is pulling for force. Reason is we want to create leverage advantages. Okay, if we feel we got a guy in the A gap, that our guard's got a great leverage advantage with no need to pull him and have the tackle come all the way down to that. So it's a little different action there. Okay? And also, the reason it's different, because you all know with the one technique, the tackle could come down on a one in the wing T-buck sweep because it was the guards pulling. And the center would combo through it. Remember, guys, the center's the second puller. So we've got to secure our A gap. So tackle is down right there. Okay, if there's no B gap defender. Strong guard follows the same rules. If there's an A gap defender, he is down on it. Whether it be a linebacker blitzing or whether it be a down lineman. He's got the A gap defender. Okay, once again, you can't have penetration to run this. Okay, if he has a head up defender, boy, that's a school of hard knocks. Okay, like I said, a lot of this stuff came from the school of hard knocks. Had to screw it up first. Okay, guys, head up probably means he's moving. Moving one way, moving the other. Started out treating that as a B gap defender. So the guard and the center would pull, but what hurt was when the guy slanted into the A gap. Now our tackle's trying to come all the way down to an A gap defender, but what's really the problem is your center and your guard pulled, and here comes that penetrator upfield and in your back's window. Now, oh shoot, kid's pulling out, he's not pressing downhill. That gives us problems. So change that rule. Say, hey, treat a head-up defender as a A-gap defender. Okay? And then you teach that guard, okay, step play side, because if he slants out, we shut him off. If he slants in, you can always get hands on him and cover him up enough the more you get the center and the guard, tackle out. So, school of hard knocks on that, guys. Head-up defender, treat as an A-gap. Then strong guard, if there's no A-gap defender, he's pulling for force. He's pulling for force right there. He's got raw read on backer, pull for force. Okay, you got a 3 down front. How do you handle a 3 down front? There's no A-gap defender, we still want to pull that center. We use what we call a pinch technique. So the tackle pulls for force. Pinch means the play side guard steps and looks right at the high hip. Okay, backside guard steps and looks at the backside hip. If the nose angles to the play side guard, you treat it as an A-gap defender. He blocks it. Backside guard replaces to the backside backer. All pinches go to the backside backer. If he steps and those hips slant away, now it's a backside A-gap defender, and that play side guard climbs to the linebacker. So we had to come up with is a pinch for 3 down. Okay? Trial and error. Felt this was the best way to block it. Still want to get that center pulling. Okay? Now, here comes the next question. What do you do if the nose goes straight ahead? Okay, he's a 2-gapper. And he just goes straight ahead. Like I said, guys, everything I'm giving you is a school of hard knocks. I'm not a smart guy, but I get my ass kicked by something. I know how to adjust to it. I'll learn from it. Okay? School of hard knocks. That nose goes straight. We were just, both guards were getting stuck on him. They had no read. That backside backers running free. So if we feel a team's nose is going to come vertical, we use what we call a wrap. A wrap technique is the play side guard takes him. The backside guard is going to wrap around, pull and wrap around for the backside backer. And it works. Okay, it's pretty cool. It works. All right. That's what's fun when you come up with something and it actually works. All right. Holy shit, that's good stuff. All right. So that's what a pinch theory is right there. Center's your second puller. He's your backside guard. He's going to snap. He's going to rock step. Gain depth. He cannot be behind the first puller. We can't get 2 for 1. Okay? If they're going to cut your first puller, center's got to be able to bounce around that. His eyes are always on that play side backer. Okay? So as I snap, my eyes are on the play side backer right there. If that backer runs through from depth, I got him. That's what I'm saying earlier. If a backer blitzes from depth, don't worry about it. And your gap read down. Center will handle it. Okay, if that backer doesn't run through, then I read the guard. Guard kicks out. He's kicking force out. Turn up daylight. Guard logs. Get around. Centers love this play. So every school I've been at, the centers have really enjoyed this play.
On your last slide, Coach, your last note, on the right-hand picture there, if your end spikes down in the B gap now, it's hard for the tight end to get him when you do.
Okay, so you got a 3-down team that's playing head up and they're moving that in real hard.
Yes.
Okay, that means we're definitely going to get nose movement. What we teach there is we teach a tray block between the tight end and tackle, just like you would our counter. So the tackle, the tight end would work the double to the backside backer, pull your guard center. That's come up too. Okay, and then you pull your guard center, knowing that that nose is moving with the movement, and you can cut the nose with the backside guard. Good question. And you had to have an answer for that too. Okay, center's a second puller, play side backer. Okay, backside guys, I can put up scoop and cut off and troop. Basically, I don't like a lot of verbiage. Our backside rules are RRC. Reach, run, cut. Reach, run, cut. So if I'm the backside guard, I'm going through the A gap, and if there's anything in that A gap, I'm cutting the shit out of it. Backside tackle's going through the B gap. Anything in that B gap, I'm cutting it. If you can't cut, obviously stay up. But if you run those tracks, okay, the important thing is we got to capture the backside backer. Okay? Reason is we're pulling the center and the play side guard or tackle for the overload. Okay? We're out leveraged by that backer. We are counting on the horn footwork to freeze him, but we have got to get this backside backer. So they can either scoop it out with a 3 or run, or if we get a diamond defense, which is the old Chicago Bear defense, we will troop over. So that's basically what we teach. We definitely teach our backside guard on a shade. Cut that guy immediately. Cut him immediately, so when our center goes to pull, he's going to see, oh wow, there's nobody there. You got to cut his ass. Okay? So that's our backside rules. Something our backside tackle needs to know: on a pinch, he bases the end. It's the only time he doesn't reach, run, and cut to the B gap. He doesn't need to. We're getting the backside backer in the pinch. Okay, tackle cut off right there. Make sure we get some good video. We got good video on this, guys. So that's your backside rules. Running back, we talked about. He's going to take a horn reset step. Start downhill to the outside hip of the guard. So right here, horn reset. Now I'm freezing on the dive back right there. Okay, secure the ball. Find my center, and it's flat, and coach it like you coached wing T, buck sweep. Don't start billing. You are flat, you're flat, you're flat. One cut play, and then get those shoulders downhill and run physical. Okay? Now, obviously, I always put on their speed of the offside defensive end. What do I mean by that? As I come down in my periphery, I feel that D end's fast. I got to speed up a little bit. I mean, they're chasing, we're going to boot you. Okay, there's great boot action off of this play. 2 pullers, quarterback booting away, drag route, never covered. Okay, linebackers got run keys all the way. So that's another subject. Okay, but running back needs to let. Quarterback, I say 5 and 7, but you know, he gets over to 5:30, 7, 6:30. So they're going to go past midline. Okay, some quarterbacks a little bit harder. You know, we really had to shorten Collins' footwork up because he's so long. You know, we didn't want to push that back out. It's important because that back's going to slide and dive at the outside hip of that guard. We don't want to push him out. But like we said, we're going to boot away and check the D ends. And we went over that already. So let's go ahead and look at it. I always started off with this clip. This is the very first pistol horn play ever run. All right, it's 2005. It's why it's not in high definition, as you guys would say now. Some old-ass video. All right? This is one of my favorite formations, though, is slot trips. Reason is, teams feel they can leave a corner, a D end, a D tackle, and a linebacker and defend your boundary. You know, we call the nub side. Because they got 4 guys there, and you got 3 blockers. This play has become the equalizer in this formation because we're going to borrow the center. We're going to pull for those 2. And what they do is they want to say, we're going to leave these two here, and we're going to load up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, defend your pass game. Defend your pass game. And we're going to talk in a minute how we improved this at the University of Arkansas by adding a combination. But here it is, the nub sight. Here's the very first pistol horn play. So we just got that on there just to look at it. But that looks like a wing T-buck sweep right there. So we'll get it from the end zone. We'll go through it. There's your 3 technique, B-gap defender. I'm down. In man the line of scrimmage. There's your down right there. Okay, there's your pullers. Center snaps off. There's your horn. Watch the horn reset. Look what it does to the backer. See the freeze? Okay. That's the whole key to the play. Okay? That's the beauty of the pistol here. So you get that, your backside tackle, like I said, they don't got men, it's A and B gap. Okay, and there's your back right there. There's his one cut. Way you go.
Coach, if you got an under front to the tight end side, same as up on outside.
Yeah, we'll pull the tackle one-up pass. And I got that coming up here.
Is he trying to kick or is he trying to...
Depends on what he does. What we found, man coverage, we love it against man. They're going to step down, probably get hands on that tight end. It's a log. If the sand plays wide, we'll kick, we'll come underneath it. So he, just like a buck sweep, lead guard, kick, force, turn in. And I got some clips of under front coming up. So we'll get some look at it. All right, here's where we felt we didn't. I got to speak a lot more better than that. Now where we felt that we improved it, we did improve it. Okay, went to the University of Arkansas, brought this play with me. Coach Pacino goes, hey, here's what we'll do. We'll put a bubble on it right here. So they got too many numbers back here, we throw the bubble. Okay? If they defend our receivers, we run the horn. Line doesn't need to know anything. Wow. You should have seen this play really jumped off the board now because we had a run side and we had a pass side. We just counted bodies. So here's a horn right there. They've got 4 in the boundary. We're going to run the horn. So here it is at the University of Arkansas. 5 years later, same play though. There's your horn. There's your horn reset. You'll see what it does to the backers when we look at the end zone. There's your bubble on it right there. So this is a nice combination right here. That was fun about Arkansas. Had some fast guys. All right. So here we go. We got a 30 front. Pinch, pinch, pinch. Here's that vertical nose we were talking about. Here's the wrap scheme. Here's the wrap scheme right here. So he's going to come down and he's going to wrap for that backer. We're going to wrap him for that backer. No A-gap defender. Tackle pulls for force. Center's pulling for the play side backer. So watch the wrap scheme. Right there. And he wraps right around for him there. Okay, center, watch the play side backer. See the freeze you get. But look what it looks like to the defense. It all looks the same initially with that backs action. Play action, run, everything looks the same because you can't really see them. So tackle pulls for force, your center turns up square. Back does a great job staying right in his hip pocket. You got to coach the back. There's your one cut. There's your one cut right there. Get you some, huh?
Hell yeah.
All right. I love it. Hell yes. Get you 3. Get 3 right there. Get you some. So there's a look at it right there.
That's skip pulls by both linemen, Coach?
Actually, we use a, let me freeze it, sorry, Coach. We use a rock step on our pull. What I mean by a rock step, open up at a 45 right here. Okay? I do use a skip pull when I run power.
Okay.
Power, it gets them up in there a little more. I found the skip pull was really beneficial in power. But here, we want to get these guards out running and going.
Is it a skate pull?
Excuse me?
Skate pull?
I call it a rock step. I don't know what term you'd use. Basically, Coach, we open at a 45 right here.
Yep.
And then whether our second step is to trap, to kick out, or to cross over to get around the horn. And we'll use the same pull in our down pass in the next clinic.
Coach, if you get front side A gap pressure, but if I might
The guard will be down on it.
guard staying over the center go.
You don't have one puller, but you don't need to pull for that backer anymore because you've captured him in the wall.
You lose the front side guard. So you have one guy.
Yep, exactly. Here's a look here. The center's got right here. That's what I'm talking about, a log. That center needs to be around that. Okay, but look at that there. He's got to get his depth. He's got to get around that. So this is my training tape that I teach with. Okay, I teach with this tape because it's got good, bad, and ugly, and it's good to teach. Once again, we got to get that guy. That's getting him. We see how we freeze him. He's frozen enough. Center's got good depth. See where the snap's at? Opposite window. There's nothing in the window there. Back's on track right there. Got to get around. Got to get around. Center. Okay, now you come up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys. Throw the bubble. It's that easy. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Throw the bubble. Line doesn't even know. You throw the bubble. Take. That's easy yards, guys. That's a run. To me, that's another run. I always challenge the offensive line that to be so damn good at horn that people load up over here. Hey, load up. Yes, Coach.
Coach, I still pull and do it all the same.
Yeah, nobody knows the quarterback's throwing the bubble but the quarterback.
They just can't run. They just can't go down.
Balls, yeah, and the ball's thrown behind the line, so you're great. Yeah, it's really a simple play for us. We're going to run the play, but we felt we got so proficient at running horn. Okay, the teams would load up our backside. Look at this load up right here. Okay, that was a heck of a deal because that guy was an All-American for us. So we got an All-American receiver uncovered. That's pretty good. We'll take those odds. Let them have the football and see if they'll make a play. But that's the advantage of being good at the horn, is what we were saying. Okay? We told our O-line, we're doing things right when we get this look back here. We're doing things right up front when we get guys committed like that. Okay? We'll throw this bubble. So we saw the result why the bubble's nice.
So the receiver's always blocking for the bubble no matter what?
No matter what, Coach. So you got 2 plays called. So it's like a quarterback kill system. He can kill 1, go to 2, but he doesn't have to kill it for everybody. Going back to the University of Nevada now, where the theory started of counting sides, was this formation, 2 tight ends. 2 tight end slot. You teach your quarterback the exact same way. You're looking to run it to the boundary first if there's 4 guys there. If there's 5, you go run to run now. Instead of bubble, you go horn to horn because you got 2 tight end surfaces. But it's the same training for your quarterback. So quarterback comes up and say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we run it here. Now the receivers roll out here. Anytime you got trips to the tight end, if it's 1 high, he blocks the safety on him. If it's 2 high, he blocks high safety. We pull for the alley, and I'll show you what that means in a minute. So this shifted over. Once again, you get good enough to overshift the boundary, you bring it to the field right here. Now you got numbers to the field. See the overshift again? So you gotta run it over here now. Actually, center's pulling for play side back, or guard's pulling for force. Okay, but the force changes. So what the center does, that's why he gets his depth. Now he comes around, gets the next guy. So real nice concept. So again, you're cutting that backside down. Okay, good on your down blocks. Set an edge, set an edge. You see the relationship right there.
You have no bubble there.
No, sir. Now it's run to run. But what's neat, Coach, in your quarterback's world, it's the same. Okay, run it to the boundary with 4. 5 guys, trips, throw a bubble. 2 tight, horn. So go from boundary to field. So your progression, training your quarterback's great. Okay, use this. I mean, this is Collins. He was a freshman. He's 18 years old. So got to keep it simple on him. 5 guys run there, 4 guys run there. We can just get in this formation, choice it all day. Okay? So this is a great formation and carry the same premise right here. Okay, so we got a 4-man side. We know this safety's working back to the middle of the field. So we said it's a 4-man side. We need to run it down here. Quarterback knows that. We leave it on right there. Center, we need to cut right there. We'll get this from the end zone. Cut that, we probably score.
Should make a call on the line?
Yeah, he'll give the line of direction call. Yeah, he'll give the line of direction. So whatever verbiage you want to use. So now follow your rules. Tackle, there's no B-gap defender, pull for force. Guard, that's an A-gap defender. You're coming down to a shade. Look at the leverage you're getting, guys. You're getting a seal there, you're getting a seal there. You're pulling for him right out there. Backside, watch the freeze. So freeze it, there's your reach, run, and cuts on the backside. But you see the initial freeze by the play side backer. Now your center's we're in position. We just need to cut that guy right there. We got a heck of a play. But you get a leverage right there. That's a great angle. You're getting good angles, shutting stuff off. Okay, so once again, you got 4 into the boundary right here. Run it.
Coach, if you have a back who's maybe a little bit quicker than average, you put them a little deeper, or?
You know, I had to do that a little bit in the zone read, okay? But not so much in this play, because the horn reset step, if you really feel their speed and their footwork up, you pause them, okay? But the zone read, when we get to that later, that's downhill. And the runner you're seeing in Arkansas, number 7, Niall Davis, is fast, okay? And we had to, zone read, we had to deepen him just a hair, because he getting that mesh real fast. He just real fast, but that's all right. Okay.
Teaching your centers to eyeball that back if he comes.
Yeah, he comes and centers, and we got some film coming up here. So right here, you got your numbers right there. Now this is actually the end with his hand down. We just knew this guy stood up. But now the pullers will turn up in there. Wherever the daylight is, that guy fights the reach like that. We seal the bubble right there. Once again, guys, that's your key right there, is your backside. Those are the blocks you got to have. Okay, now you got what you want. They got 4 guys back there. You want to run down that sideline. The same thing. 5 guys back here in the boundary. We'll bring the play to the field. Bring the play to the field. Okay, now receiver knows it's too high. He's going to block the outside of 2. We always pull for the alley. We always pull for 4. This is so important to understand. We're going to pull for the force in the alley. So he's going to leave that to the pullers. We call that a bypass. I like the back. There's your 1 cut. Get north-south. Gain yards. Gain yards. So come up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we run it here. We'll be down. B-gap defender. I'm pulling for the alley. Center's pulling for the play side backer. Once again, these are the key blocks. You got to get the backside knocked down.
Would you go left here?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're counting him just because we want to make. He's actually middle of the formation, but we got field here. We got green grass.
Coach, I have a question about
Yes.
the halfback, and you may have answered this already. He's driving B-gap.
He's driving outside hip of the guards.
When is he determining to bounce
Right when
back?
he comes downhill and he seats, when he picks up the second puller, then he gets in his hip, or picks up the center.
Okay, and I've noticed some of the clips your quarterbacks at 4 and halfbacks at 7, and then in some your quarterbacks at 5 and halfbacks at
We last year I was in the OC and they wanted the quarterback at 5 for passing, so you just live with it. But I wanted it, okay?
4 and 7.
Yeah, 4 and 7 is the true pistol. Okay, but you know, times you're a good soldier, you're a good soldier. Okay, the play still worked. That's what I was happy about. You know.
Hey, Coach, on other plays, a lot of times you'll have the back put his hand on the outside of the guard. Is that, or the center? Is that still happening or no on this play?
He's just, I think, getting
He's
a
just
landmark from
flying
him. Yeah, and then I was only here a year, so we were just learning the play here.
Okay.
But it was productive. We got mileage out of
But
it.
that last build, that last
Uh-huh.
there,
The running back looks like he has different steps. Is it?
Yeah, like I said, it was our first year. We weren't as smooth. We still needed to get better.
Okay.
Now, I'm really putting these on here to show the training of the formation. You got 5 back here to the boundary again. So you want to come to the field. Now here, this is good for training though right here. You got a 2 high safety. Everybody's back. Take the outside guy, let the puller have the alley. So we've seen it when this guy's down and this guy's back, or this guy's down, this guy's back. Bottom line is you take the outside of 2, let the puller have the alley. Because we want to get right up in there. That's where we want the puller at. So come up, counting that as a 5th defender again. Okay? No B-gap defender, tackle pulls for the alley, guards on the A-gap right there, center's pulling for play side. There's the sequence of your pullers. You set an edge, there it is.
Have you ever had a center that not that athletic that you
Never had it.
exchange like this?
3 different schools, never had the problem.
I mean, can you use the center to block back and have full?
Nope, doesn't time out. Been down that road.
Coach, I just saw that last play. They your front side guy hit. Got to see. Did you guys see a lot of quarters coverage?
We see quarters, we see 3. Basically, he's just pulling for that alley. That was the beauty.
Yeah.
And that guy in the alley was the safety there, so that's who the tackle went up on.
I didn't know if it was something that you guys put, putting this guy in the board, telling, this team plays a lot of quarters, make sure you
Pull for the alley.
Okay.
You tell that guy you pull for the alley and destroy whatever's in it. I mean, I like keeping similar to those linemen. Yeah, just go get him. So here's a look at heads up. Head up look, so team's going to slant. So the guard's going to step play side and then come back in, you get your tackle out. Okay, so that's how we handle the head up look right there. Just wanted us to get a look at that. We'll get to some under fronts here, show you guys that. Where this plays really helped me was in doubles formation here. Okay, because it brought the formation back to life with a run game. Because we all know teams that like to play 1 high to this and put an alley safety right there, you really don't have any run game back there to that strong side. Okay, but the horn play actually it gives you a run because you can borrow blockers again and pull for that alley defender. So we were real excited about what we got out of doubles formation too, is it gave us a run back here so we weren't so pass tendency. It really helped you run pass tendencies in this formation out. We'll get a good look at the center now. Okay, eyes on front side backer. So B-gap defender, see his eyes, look at the center pull there. Really, really nice. That linebacker runs through, that's what we're taking right there. He sees square shoulders, he's saying that's a run through backer right there. Okay, good horn reset steps. These are really nice right here. Okay, but see his eyes right there the whole way? There it is. Once again, the back, you get 1 cut. You get flat, 1 cut. There's your cut right there. Take it.
That formation's run also.
Now in Arkansas, we put actually a key pass on it. So if this walkaway defender was in there, we threw a key out there. Something we added at Arkansas. This is really teach the center, his depth, how he's able to get around right there. All right, cut the backside. You seal the play side. But look at the pull. Look at his back running really, really nice. Now here's his 1 plant. Okay, 1 plant. Hey, there's 5-6 yards vertical downhill. It's a physical play, guys. I like it. It's buck sweep. This play's been around a million years. Okay. All right. Trips formation. Once again, your bypass rules kick in. So he's going to let the alley defender go, and we're going to pull for it. Now this is on the training tape for what not to do at running back. Stay with your puller. Should have been right there for a big, big play. You run in there, that's your headache. That's what I tell them. Okay? That's your headache. Stay right in the hip of that puller. Well, that's how we train the backs right there. Once again, bypass rules. Now this is why, this one we actually did not block correctly. Receiver should have went to there and let us pull for the alley. Now we just got to pizza this out. Okay, this is why this is on the training tape. So now we just got to react to it as a puller, but you want your receiver there, you want your puller there like we saw earlier. And teams scout you, and they know you're going to cut them on this play. Sometimes they play a little more tentative, but look at the backers again. Look at the freeze. Okay? And guys, this is good football team. These are good defenders. Okay? It's a hell of an action, though. It's a hell of an action right there. So we got him froze. You know, so we're able to get out here and give some yardage. Okay, you always teach your center. Now we've got to get this play to the second level. What we're talking about is your center pulls. He's backer, and let's say we lose a down block or something. If there's something in that window there, take it, center. Take it. Because what we can't have is penetration and lose our back in the backfield. We at least got to get our back around the horn. So we'll sacrifice a puller to get our back in open space. And yeah, we have to deal with the unblocked guy you should have pulled for, but hey, we'll take 5 yards. So real important, we do a drill. I teach this play in half line, okay? You just do a half line, you have your sides come up, and you give them all the scenarios. And we rep it fast. We have it scripted out, what looks to give them. So the strong side will go, then the quick side will go strong, quick, boom, boom. One group runs, next group's in. We're machine gunning this with the quarterbacks and running backs, and they're getting the scenarios. So we'll train this. We'll tell the tight end to overstep, and we'll have the slant, and we'll have the guy come loose, and we expect our center to take it. You got to practice it. You got to practice scenarios, and I love teaching in half line, and I learned that as my first year of coaching. I was a head football coach of an 8-man school, and I had 11 guys on my team. So the only way you could practice was half lines. So everything I ever did was half line. I didn't know any better, but I still teach that way. Okay? It just the only way it worked. But this will look at here, and we'll see it from the end zone where we lose a guy here, and the center takes him in the window because he's been coached and drilled on it. Gets our back to the next level. Gives you a chance.
I'm in the way.
Yeah, I'll give it from the end zone for you, coach. So right here, we're down. We lost this right there. See the center? I mean, he's been trained to do that. But what that does, it gives you the wall. Now our back can get around the horn. Yeah, that guy's free. I understand. But we'll deal with him. We'll deal with him. We got a chance. But if our center keeps pulling right there, that is not good. That's not good. So we got to get it to the next level.
Coach, if you get a 3-0 shaved nose backside,
We're going to cut that shaved nose backside.
treat it like a 1.
Yeah, we will cut him backside. And once again, that's the guy we got to have. Because we're pulling for these guys. This is crucial right there. We got to have that guy. Right there. Okay, we got him. You got a chance right there. Okay, but watch the center again. He sees the color. He takes the color, and the back gets. We got a seal now. We got a chance. We get the guard. Next level, away we go. Makes for a good football play. Okay, same thing. Okay, we got the bypass rules. We got a too high look. So now he walks in there. That belongs to the puller. He moves out there. It belongs to the receiver. That's why it's on there. That's a hell of a job by this receiver. See, so we can pull for, you want to pull for the alley. You don't want your receiver trying to run down in there. Real crucial point. That's why, it's on the tape there. You can really learn that receiver did a hell of a job. He don't know the difference. He goes, I'm pulling for force in the alley. Pulling for force in the alley. Center's going for play side. Got to get this guy captured on the backside. Okay, the tackle's actually wrong. That guy's B-gap defender now. He belongs to the tackle. The guard's correct. But once again, we saw the receiver. See, now the back's flat. Now he should make his one cut right there. There it is. Get yards, get yards, get yards, get yards. Okay, this is just to train the center. You got hard force. Just turn up in there. So you see that? That's a hard force. Now the center turns right up in there. And that's where the play will be run. It's like the buck sweep. You kick out of force. Almost got an extra blocker because we froze that guy enough. Almost got an extra blocker. Here's what I want to go over that we did added this year. I thought this was really nice. Okay? This was a real nice, so let me get back to the start of this. But you get a team that's playing a constant 9, a wide end, not going to let you get the perimeter. Okay? So that will put together a package, start out here, 2 back, and then we motioned across and made him a 7 technique. I thought it was a great addition to the play. Okay? Everything's still the same. Receiver here's got bypass rolls. You still got your 2 pullers, but it really dressed up nice, give you a chance to get a leverage advantage. So motion and put that in where you want him. Okay? Actually, this is our guard taking the window here, but I thought this was nice. It was an improvement to the play. You come right here, defensive end. Now you just motion and put them where you want them. Okay? I think the guard's 100% right here. Once again, he's pulling and there's color in the window. We lost the down block. We can at least get the back to the next level. Okay? Once again, guys, this is key. This guy has got to get the backside backer. You got to work your ass off and go. Get the backside backer, and it gives you a chance to run the play.
You tell that backside guard.
Yes, he's a reach, run, and cut guy too. The backside's all RRC. So same look. Okay, line them up. I thought this was a good way to run the play. It helped. It helped when you get a week where they got to constantly, team plays wide ends. Gives you a leverage advantage right there. There's your backside guard cutting right there. So again, we got to get this guy. Come on, lay out and cut him. You got to lay out and cut him right there. And we'll get one more look at it with the motion. Really thought this was nice though. It was a good way to run the play and get you good seal on the edge. There's your back's one cut right there. So come here, make them a 7. Down on the 3. So we're able to seal your edge right there. That's the block. You got to get backside. Go. So you got an A-gap defender. Go. Guard, there's your edge. There's your one cut right there, guys. Go north-south. Go north-south right there. All right, let's get some underfront. I know we... Okay, let's talk about the bear defender. We talked earlier. Tight end's got a hand down. He's got a guy standing up. So we feel that's man coverage. We're going to end up actually running the ball inside. We'll get him to step out and trap it right there. We come up right here. He's got on and outside. He's going to reach. We're going to end up running in this bubble here because they got nothing else back here. Motion and get the safety out of there. Put him back to center field. But see that right there? And the guard knows. And we give him a call. We let him know we got a bear defender. And he's thinking, I'm going to trap that guy out. And really, the guy who's doing a great job is the runner. See how he set all that up? There's his one cut right there. That's how you got to run the play. It's a one cut play. Right there. And then downhill. Let me get those underfront looks here. We'll conclude with that, guys. Okay, run through. Don't take it, tackle. Go, go, go. That's the center's job. He thought about it for a minute. Just want to make sure we cover that point again. We get that under front. Here's an under look right here.
So your running back's following the hip of whom?
The second pull. So right there, we had to kick this guy out. Center pulls right there. Center's actually on the safety. That's why we don't assign men. Okay? We don't assign men. He's pulling play side linebacker right there. But if he doesn't come run through, you take what's in the alley. Once again, the back is setting everything up. Keys, we got the backside captured. There's your flat pull. There's your one cut right there. It's like you teach the buck slick, now you're north-south.
Coach, back on that bear a little bit, said, was there a head up nose?
No, there was a shade backside.
Okay.
Okay, here's your underfront, guys, right there. True underfront. So in man the line of scrimmage with his hand down. Gonna pull for this guy right here. He widens, then we gotta run up inside. We lose this block, that's fine, but you follow who? The center. You pin that, center's there, there's your one cut. There's your one cut right there. Backside, there's your cuts right there.
You ideally wanted to get the outside hip of the center?
Just stay in the center's hip. Don't stay in the center's hip. Just bring it to him. So here's another look at under front. I got 2 more snaps of under front. We'll get looks here. This is really, really good. Okay, so right there we end up kicking it out. See how the center gets up north-south. The center gets north-south, the back gets north-south. That's north-south running right there. Downhill running. That's you taught that buck sweep, that's how you taught that back. One cut and go downhill. Okay, we get one more look on the same team 2 years later, same defense, so same play. Okay? Now the only difference is their man coverage on this one. So this guy's going to step down, and we're going to log him in instead of kick him out. Really like it against man coverage. So right there, he steps down with the tight end. We're checking this play right now. Colin saw man coverage under front. He knew, hey, that's what we're checking to right here. See what we do? It steps 55 down right there, and we get a seal. Okay, center's supposed to be pulled for 54, but I had this kid for 5 years, and he knew the play so well, he said, that guy's a non-factor, we'll go get a safety. Yes, quarterback's at 4.5. But guys, that's the horn play. All right, and I hope we got something out of it. We'll talk about the down pass next. Thank you for your time.
Good job, Coach.